From Khalifa of Allah over the worlds to Xi Jinping President of China. This statement was written by Imam Nasser Muhammad Al-Yemeni on 29 Ramadan 1441 the 22nd of May 2020 AD, 12:20 p.m. according to the official time of Mecca, mother of towns. From Khalifa of Allah over the worlds to Xi Jinping President of China. In the name of Allah the All-Merciful, the Most Merciful, and peace be upon the messengers, and praise be to Allah Lord of the worlds, after this. O my beloved best foremost supporters in various regions of the human countries, listen and comprehend that for each incident there is a speech. Let the focus be only exclusively over the corona explanatory statements, and the focus upon concentrated form at these days over publishing the explanatory statement which we wrote it by the title, Coronavirus and the Decisive Explanatory Statement, and it is not a joke. Title of the statement has ended. You should know the sure knowledge that there is in it healing to what's in the chests, as well guidance and mercy for the believers, and Allah is witness and guardian over what I say. Only who is arrogant after the truth got cleared to him, then do not grieve over the arrogant criminal people. Indeed, a way to the unjust people who if the true path to their Lord has cleared to them they do not take it as a way out of arrogance and conceitedness, and they will soon say, let there be a strong shelter, then they will pray for extinction. By no means, and they can never find a loyal friend nor a supporter beside Allah to remove his chastisement away from them, while they are haughty above the global caller to Allah to follow his book the Grand Quran, a mercy for the worlds. So whoever refused Allah's mercy, because of arrogance against Allah's Khalifa and his servant the Imam Mahdi Nasser Muhammad Al-Yemeni, the Grand Khalifa of Allah in the book, it is then he has the severest chastisement from Allah. How can they get arrogant against Khalifa of Allah? Such ones will befall them a share of chastisement, who are conceited by their arrogance, while with Allah they are humiliated, trifle have no weight. Confirming with the word of Allah the Most High, is he who was dead, then we raised him to life and made for him a light by which he walks among the people, as him whose likeness is that of one in darkness from where he cannot come forth. Thus their doings are made fair seeming to the disbelievers. And as that we have made in every town the leaders of its guilty ones, that they may make plans therein. And they plan not but against themselves, and they perceive not. And when a message comes to them they say, we will not believe till we are given the like of that which Allah's messengers are given. Allah best knows where to place his message. Humiliation from Allah and severe chastisement will surely befall the guilty for their planning. Truthful Allah the Great Al and M 6. 122 to 124. Allah's hidden soldiers are still launching their global war, continuing night and day, for 24 hours without rest, and it does not get weak. Surely it is from his hidden soldiers, unseen with the naked eye for its small size, and it's what you call a coronavirus, yet it is not a corona. Only has deceived them initially. The outer form has similarity with the known viruses that they have previously, of which they know, but its genes and its behavior is different altogether. But its first name, corona, as they thought initially, has been issued in the entire means of media, and by the tongues, languages, of the world. Corona, although it is completely different than the entire viruses, and only got similar with it formerly initially, yet it differed genetically. In fact, by Allah, who there is no God other than him, the one, the subduer, indeed it is a living organism broken apart and been split, yet what's coming next is calamitous, most bitter and a widespread evil, and the entire physicians of humans will turn their backs, fleeing. And it is a living organism new for humans, and breaking the entire scientific medical physics, and it will indeed make human science about what concerns scientific medical physics. Zero at the left for the fact they originally do not compass knowledge about it. But the upcoming strong virus is the most powerful, and the strongest impact in chastisement. Lo and behold, they will despair from it, and it is not only at the level of the respiratory system. In fact, there is no room for a comparison between COVID-19 viruses and the upcoming strong virus. O Xi Jinping, President of China, O who claim that they controlled chastisement of Allah Lord of the world, glory be to him the exalted Most High beyond measure, yet they know that they are indeed liars. I announce to the atheists in China and criminal leaders of humans of their ilk altogether, and the entire unjust mischief makers, a new strain of viruses which is the strong striking virus, the lions of all viruses, and has most impact and the strongest in sabotaging. In fact, there is no room for a comparison between it and what you call it COVID-19. It is the one that the scientists of medicine will turn their backs in flight from it, and the army of human physicians would not return back, being defeated entirely. Then the World Health Organization would collapse, their high structure will be destroyed, losing their credibility, and they could never avail a thing from Allah's chastisement against you. In fact, by no means, and they would never be able to help you nor help themselves. Verily, listen, comprehend and understand what I will say to you. Indeed, there is a great leader for these recent viruses that you are not of his proportion nor you are equivalent to him, and his tiniest soldiers receive orders directly by revelations from Allah, so they would do what they are commanded from source of operations, for the highest leader, that is your most high Lord in the kingdom, reveals directly to his tiny soldiers what to do, so they would do what they are commanded, and he is with it by words of his absolute ability. Glory be to him, that is Allah, Lord of the worlds, that you violate his sanctity, denying his existence. O Xi Jinping, the Chinese president who declared war against Allah, his religion, his Quran, and the Muslim Chinese openly, in broad daylight, against the Muslims in China, and he shut down Allah's houses of worship in China. In fact, he prohibited the Muslims to even pray in their houses, and took Allah's book, the Grand Quran, and burned Allah's book, the Grand Quran, as transgression and oppression. You must listen and comprehend what I will say with truth. O you, the Chinese President Xi Jinping, I swear by Allah the Great, surely you will open houses of Allah while you are of the humiliated trifle ones, also all who wrong themselves, who they shut down Allah's houses of worship with the pretense of prevention, they will definitely open it, and to it they will escape, and we are indeed truthful, and you surely will know. Anyway, O community of best foremost supporters from various regions, let the focus be accomplished exclusively on publishing 3 explanatory statements at the first level. The explanatory statement that we wrote it by its title that follows: Coronavirus and the Decisive Explanatory Statement, and it is not a joke. Title of the explanatory statement has ended. You must know the sure knowledge that there is in it a healing to what's in the chests, guidance, and mercy for the believers. And peace be upon the messengers, and praise be to Allah, Lord of the worlds. Allah's servant and his khalifa, the Imam Mahdi Nasser Muhammad Al-Yemeni.